Top 5.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a good girl. Between me and Mark the Bagger.
That's
She's
bigger
under-
than hosting the Golden Globes to
Yeah,
make your
it's a big-
list.
You, JD.
Some would say. So,
Yeah, I should.
That was my-
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, JD. That was good.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's enough of a JD segment.
Yeah. I think we heard enough in his hot chicks. All sad.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. This will probably really catapult her career being named JD's number one.
It's going to make all the papers.
Howard 100.
Let's go to Lois from New Jersey.
Howard. Hi, Robin. Good morning.
Morning.
So I'm curious because I, like Beth, have an addiction to candy, specifically gummies. And unlike Beth, I put on weight if I eat too much candy. So I'm curious, like, if there was the consequence of her gaining weight, would she actually stop, do you think?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She has tremendous self-control, though. Like, if she eats a shitload of candy, she doesn't eat any other food.
Yeah, but
Oh.
that's not the point. I mean, that candy is crazy for your body. But the
I don't
point
know.
is that she loves wearing clothes. She loves, all of the fashion stuff and, showing off things. And I think that she would give up candy if it meant she would gain
Yeah.
weight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah. So the threat of diabetes isn't enough.
No, diabetes isn't. Although she
Doesn't
is
scare
on.
Beth.
Well, it must have because she did get back her blood test and it was high again.
Oh.
And now there is a 3-month moratorium. Is it 3 months? It's not quite. She says she's waiting, I think, until June. She's been off sugar now for 2 weeks, and she's absolutely climbing the walls.
It's
And
yeah, I
and I had
replaced
to,
it with my
yeah, and I had to throw out all the candy in the house. So
That was your job.
I try low
Yeah.
sugar candy, but then that gives you gas, so that wouldn't be a good choice for her.
oh no, we're not putting up with that. That ain't happening. All right, thanks, Lois. Good to hear from you.
Howard 100.
Robin, I have very important news for you personally. I just got off the phone with Jeff Bezos, and he is sending you into space. Everyone is very excited about it. You will be leaving after the show today.
Will they
Good
be
luck.
excited as they were for Katy Perry and
Yes,
Gayle
everyone is a buzz. Everyone is a buzz. In fact, I'm thinking, I said, could you send Robin there with Fred? And they said, yes, I believe
well,
so. What
Fred
am I?
knows outer space. I would like him to
Yeah.
accompany me.
Yeah, I'll show you
I mean,
around.
what are you saying? You think Fred's the weird one? You think he's? They are customizing a spacesuit for you to fit your breasts, your perfect breasts. So
People
there you
did
go.
comment on the tightness of his girlfriend's spacesuit.
Yes, well,
They said
very,
she went
very
to
nice.
space in a tight jumpsuit.
I kind of love all the shit that everyone's taking. Now, I mean, I do want to I want to praise myself a little bit. I did say to you last week, or 2 weeks ago, rather. We were
Yeah.
off last week. 2 weeks ago, I said to you, those ladies should not go up in space. It's a disaster. It will be a disaster. And sure enough, it is a disaster. They're
Who
catching
knew
all
it
kinds
would
of
be
shit.
a PR disaster? I thought, okay, he's
Yeah.
thinking of the vessel itself. Maybe there'll be an accident or something like that. But no, all their reputations were tarnished for
I mean,
going
like,
on that trip.
I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world because I do not watch the news. As far as I know, everything's fine. But something tells me it's not fine. And if you go up into space, you better make sure the world's in a really good place and there's not going to be angry people who said, you just spent $1 million a minute to go into space and all hell broke loose. People just are absolutely livid. But I told those ladies, do not go into space, and they don't listen to me. No one seems to take my advice.
Oh, they thought they knew what they were doing. See, this is another example of not reading the room. So
Yeah.
they thought they were.
I mean, the blowback's unbelievable. But, I'll tell you one thing. The reason I don't need adventure in my life or some sort of outrageous experience, and I swear this is true, if I just order something on Amazon, that's enough adventure for me. I'm
That's
so
a miracle, right?
It's a miracle. And I am so out of it. You know, the old man that doesn't know how to work his computer? That's me. Like on yesterday, I decided to order some guitar picks. There's a brand of picks that I like very much. It's called Jim Dunlap picks. They have like a substance on them or something like where you can really, they're called maximum grip. So I decided to order
Dunlap,
some.
Is that a rubber company?
It sounds like
I
the
don't
tennis
know.
ball company, but I don't know.
Tennis balls or tires, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but this guy's name is Jim Dunlap Picks. So I go to order some. It was such a fiasco. It was like going into outer space. I'm tired of that. I can't, I've gotten to the point where I can't.
How can picks be a problem?
Well, I can't do anything for myself. So I'm disgusted with myself. Usually have my assistant order all this stuff. And I said, I would like to order something on Amazon. I'm going to do this myself.
You're going to do it. You're taking control.
I'm going to take control of my life. I'm tired of everyone having to do things for me because, like, I'm a big baby. And at this point, I can barely do anything myself. You know?
Do take your own walks. People don't walk for you.
Well, no, but people walk with me and make sure I get to where I have to go. It's like really bad. I talk about being out of touch. I don't want to read the news anymore. Just want to be in a cocoon. So I got really disgusted over the weekend. Because my wife's always on the computer buying stuff, and I never 50 packages come here every day. I don't get anything.
They're not for you, none of them.
Right. I mean, I'm a 51-year-old man. I should be able to order
51?
on Amazon.
When did you turn 51?
Oh, you blew it. I'm so pissed that I'm not 51 because I was watching 60 Minutes yesterday, and a report came on about AI, artificial intelligence, and where it's going. And they went and interviewed the smartest guy in the world who's inventing all this shit. And the guy's a genius. Like, at 7 years old, he was the #2 chess player in the world. And, like, that's barely an entry in his resume. Like, to me, that'd be a big accomplishment. For this guy, it's nothing. Like, now he's like a world's expert on AI and robotics and everything else.
Do you know his name? I mean, people should know
No,
it.
of course not. I know Katy Perry and Gayle King. I don't know his name, unfortunately. Them I know. Lauren Sanchez, I know. Anyway, please, I can name every porn actress, but this I can't do. This guy's so brilliant, and he's got a whole company with AI, and he's describing like maybe.
Are you talking about the OpenAI guy?
No, I don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about AI. Give me a break. OpenAI.
I'm just wondering which
OpenAI.
AI guy you're
I don't
talking
know.
about.
He's on 60 Minutes. Look it up. Robin, I can't explain everything. What am I, crazy? So I'm watching this guy, and he's saying this AI is thinking so rapidly. It's already identified all the proteins in the system that scientists couldn't even find. The AI is doing everything, doing it rapidly. And he's saying probably in 10 to 20 years, there's not even going to be any more disease because cancer is going to be a joke.
Oh, that would be so amazing.
Yeah, but
so
we won't
amazing.
be here. We're born a little too. You know what it's going to be?
Bring us back.
My granddaughter or my grandson is going to say, it's so sad. My grandfather, he died the year they invented curing everything. He would have lived for 400 or 500 years. I'm fucked.
He was 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away, but he died. But they're in the future, like you guys who are listening, who are in your 20s or 30s, you're going to be fine. You're going to live probably. Yeah, you're going to see it. I'm fucked. I'm going to be like the last guy. I'm like the last guy who got polio before they got the vaccine. You know what I mean? I'm like, he's like, oh, that poor bastard. They invented the vaccine the very next day, right before he got it.
You ran to the wrong side of the boat in the Titanic, and so you didn't get into one of those life.
Yeah. You know what? I was being kind, and I didn't push the old lady out of the way. She got into the boat instead of me. It's crazy. It's like being the last guy who died of scurvy before they figured out you could eat a fucking orange and you'd be fine.
And the thing is, it. See, back in the good old days, you wouldn't even know that this stuff was coming because there was no communication. Now they tell you, they razz you with what's going to happen in the future, and whatever you're suffering from won't even be a thing.
Well, anyway, they had this guy on TV, and I'm like watching it going, oh, great. I could have lived for 400 or 500 years maybe, but instead I'm going to drop dead like a regular person.
But let me
because
tell
I-
you one reason why I decided that death is a really good thing for humanity.
No, not for me.
Yes.
For humanity, yes. Not for me.
Okay. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, look at what's going on now. I know you don't. But when those people go, that will be out of the world. So death is a good thing.
No, you're a depressed person. But me, I'm an optimist. So anyway, look, what was I telling you about?
You were
This,
telling us AI is going to save everyone but you.
Yeah. But going back to space, I think, was where I got into this, and you going into space. But anyway,
Well, it was that Amazon is a miracle. I think you were
Amazon
headed
is a
that
miracle.
way.
Yes, I was. Thank you. Thank you for having a memory. I go on this Amazon, order these guitar picks. The guitar picks, mind you, are like $5 for 12 or something like that. It's a very inexpensive item, but I'm excited. And I got all the way to checkout.
Yes.
All the way to checkout, and I have automatic, I got an account, so you can buy. All I got to do, I put in the wrong address. In other words, it was going to send it to the wrong address. I'm going to send it back in New York, and I'm down in Florida. I said, I went, Now I'm not going to, and the guitar pick's supposed to come in a day. And I'm like,
They're gonna come
now
in a day to the wrong address.
to the wrong address, and then I'm gonna have to pay to send them down here, FedEx. By the time I'm done, these $5 guitar picks are gonna be $55 guitar picks. This is my life. So I panic, and I call Beth. Where are you? Where are you right now? Oh, I'm downstairs in the basement. I just ordered the picks on Amazon, but it's going to. Okay, calm down. Like calm down. Junior, I mean, old man, like it's like talking to your dad, trying to walk him through the computer. I go, honey, you don't understand what's going to happen. These $5 picks are going to turn into $55 picks. I'm going to have to fly them into here and fly them. I said, it's a big
They
fucking
might
mess.
as well put tariffs on them.
And then I start tantruming. I go, I knew I shouldn't have tried to order anything on Amazon by myself. I should have waited for you. She goes, it's not that it's not that big a problem. Go back in and hit change order. I did that already. No, you didn't do it right. Go back in, look for. I said, I hit it. And then it asked me for new credit card information. Well, it was fucking crazy.
What?
And it's ruining my day.
You know what? I've done this before.
I know.
All
Beth,
you do is go in and cancel the order.
well, that's what Beth told me to do. I am telling you, Robin, every time I hit cancel, it wouldn't work. And Beth's on the phone coaching me through it like I'm up in space, like I'm Katy Perry in space. And I'm like, I said, honey, it's not working. And I only have like 45 minutes to change the order. She goes, you're so fucking impatient. It was turning into World War III. She goes, just take a breath. I'll walk you through it. I said, can't you come up here? She goes, I'm in the middle of what she was doing something with this animal rescue. I go, I'm an animal. Rescue me. What about me? What about me?
I have an
Why?
emergency.
Yeah. Well, she saunters up like 5 or 10 minutes later. I go, it's too late. It's too late. She goes, it's not too late. Put me on your computer. I'll cancel the pics and then we'll reorder them. I don't know. I don't even know what I ordered. Shh. All right. I put her on my computer. She bing, 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 canceled everything. She goes, now let's put it back in. I can't put it back in. I don't remember what I ordered. I'm like tantruming like a baby. Eventually, I went back into my email. I found what I ordered. I reordered the pics.
To the right address? Did you get that address in there?
Yeah, because Beth put it in.
Oh, she stayed with you.
What I learned is nothing turns a woman on more than thinking you're helpless. Can't tell you how badly she wanted to have sex after I tantrumed about fucking Amazon. I felt like the biggest incompetent baby. So go into space, don't need it. All I got to do, just give me a simple task and I'll fuck it up.
If he could order pics, that's an adventure.
Oh, if I could have done that myself, it would have been like, Houston, we have a liftoff. We're okay. He ordered the pics. Everything
they should
I
call
do.
everybody to watch him hit the button to
Yeah.
actually order the pics.
Oh, man. All-woman space flight. Then I saw Gail King
Well, first
freaking
of
out.
all,
Yeah.
yes, I was going to. There are several things that I noticed about this thing. First of all, poor Gail King. She got on that rickety spacecraft.
That
Who
didn't look
knows
too
how
good,
well
yeah.
it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody was watching Oprah cry. So-
right. She always gets upstage. That's really fucked up. Oprah should have stayed home.
Oprah shouldn't have been there. Let Gail have her moment.
Someone was claiming on the internet, again, a lot of it's bullshit, but like Oprah saw the camera and then started crying immediately, like that Oprah was hogging the camera. But I don't.
Look,
I'm not
knows,
accusing her.
Oprah knows the camera's there. She planned for the camera to be there.
Yeah.
She's not like
Yeah.
you. She can order a camera.
Yeah. Well, you think she brought her own camera crew? Get her from the right angle.
Just
I don't know,
in
but
case.
I just love when like people get in trouble and they don't see it coming. You know, they don't have a clue. They do not have a clue. It's great. Like you don't know that.
Katy Perry, poor Katy Perry. She
I
can't
know,
do anything right.
I know she got really fucked. She was like, Jesus Christ. And then she had a statement prepared. She gets off and goes, I feel the love and something like that. The love is in the air and I feel the love and I got the love. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about, but she felt love and got love. And I was like, oh, you're going to get slammed for this, honey. Don't.
Everything.
But,
she sang a song while they were up there. I mean, please.
And then I saw Gayle King, her rap was, and it didn't fly. It was like, she was very angry afterwards at all the criticism. And she just said, you know, if men went up into space, they call them astronauts and they went on a mission. And now because it was ladies, you're calling this a ride. And then someone pointed out, in the comments at least that I read, they were like, no, those astronauts were kind of brave. They worked equipment. They were pilots. This was a ride.
They had trained. They spent a long time trying to figure out how to survive in space. Those guys. Nobody called that crew with William Shatner on it anything but passengers.
Right.
And for you to make a big deal like you were some kind of a crew on a spaceship, that's like saying on the plane, I'm part of the crew. No, I'm a passenger. That's all I do. I sit there in my chair.
Well, I'm pissed because not one article gave me credit for saying this was a bad idea. Not one article.
You said it
Robin.
first. You said it
That's
first.
right. I
You
never
didn't
get
call
credit.
anybody. You should have called,
No,
but I guess they couldn't back out at a certain point.
Right. Here's Katy Perry.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience
Nice.
has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give,
Nice.
and how loved you are until the day you launch.
Well,
Oh, don't look at the comments.
I know. Oh, they were like, you were up in space for 5 minutes. What is all this love you're feeling? And plus, you kind of feel good about yourself when you get in a rocket ship with a bunch of billionaires, and you're in with the in crowd. But anyway, people rip them apart. Oh, I got a good game for you now that I'm thinking. Let's start the morning off
Okay.
with this. Sal's always saying dumb shit like that, too. You feel the love, you get the love and all that. I'm going to play a game with you.
Okay.
Game is called Katy Perry in Space. And here we go. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the photographs of them in their outfits. Awesome. The astronaut outfit.
Hey, Boner.
Here it is. Here is the game. I think you're going to be good at this. I'm going to read you a quote, okay?
Okay.
You got to tell me, did Sal say it when he was getting all spiritual about, contacting spirits and all that? Or did Katy
Or
Perry
did
say
Katy
it?
Perry say it?
Yes. What do you think
Ooh.
of that game? No one steal this
think-
idea.
I think we're going to find out something about Katy Perry.
All right. So, when I heard this, I went, this sounds a lot like the stuff Sal says. Sal's been on his own spiritual journey for a while now. All right, here we go. Is it Sal or Katy who said this? Here's the quote. I love being a game show host. I love it. I love it. I love it. As long as I don't have to leave my house for it.
Did you, by the way, speaking of game show host, did you see they're making is it a Price is Right channel? That
That's
you
right,
can
Robin.
watch The Price is Right 24 hours a day.
Yeah. I know it's big in mental institutions. They're saying it's the number one show already. Number one channel. Talk about a waste of time. Yeah. My mother's going to be thrilled. Every time I go into her apartment, it's at full blast. I mean, you can't make that TV any louder. And it's like, what are you doing, Mom? What? Mom, lower the TV. What are you watching? The Price is Right with that, what's his name? Oh, Drew Carey. All right. Who said this? Katy Perry or Sal? Quote, "'Cause I just asked for a sign from the heavens from my angels." I just asked for a sign from the heavens from my angels. Who said it?
That sounds like Sal to me.
Sure does. Well, Robin, that was Katy Perry.
I just asked for a sign from the heavens, from my angels. And they're like, well, here's the feather, which is what your mother calls you. And if that's not enough, the capsule's named Tortoise, which is your second nickname that your mother calls you. And I'm like, okay, I'm going. Yeah. I got the message, and I'm going to get the message.
There you go. It was Katy, not Sal.
She's exactly like Sal.
Yeah.
A
She
feather
saw-
floated
Yeah.
somewhere by her.
The feather floated by, and
She saw a
Katie's-
turtle or something.
she saw a sign, yeah. There were certain signs sent to her from the angels that told her to go. That's
They
what
didn't
she
tell
says.
her that she was going to get a shitstorm of criticism
Those
when she
angels-
got back.
We're going to fuck with you, is what the angels
Those
did.
crazy angels.
They do say she regrets going because of the horrible blowback she's getting, and I understand why. Okay, here's the next quote, Robin. So far, you're having a tough time with this game, but
Yeah.
let's see if you can turn things around like my beautiful New York Knicks did over the weekend. Here we go. Obviously, my higher self is always steering the ship. Is that Katy Perry or Sal Gubernal?
Since Sal
Obviously.
is shipwrecked, I got to figure Katy Perry said that.
Obviously, my higher self is always steering the ship. You say Katy Perry said that, and you are right.
Obviously, like my higher self is always steering the ship, because I had no clue that one day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space.
Katy Perry sang "What a Wonderful World" during the flight, and her higher self was steering the ship. So that was not Sal. All right, Robin, here's your next quote. Now you're doing much better.
I've righted the ship.
Here it is. Think clearly on this. The further we get into space, the closer we get to the spiritual side. Because, of course, you're going higher toward heaven, Robin. The further we
That's
get into
Sal.
space, the closer we get to the spiritual side. If it is Sal, is he realized that even if you went down, you would be going into space? There is,
Yeah.
It's all relative. All right. Anyway, like down is up and up is down. But okay, the further we get into space, the closer we get to the spiritual side. Was in fact, you're doing fabulously now. Sal Gubernale, medium. Here he is.
I say that the further we get into space, closer we get to the spiritual side, the other side as we call it. And William Shatner got a glimpse of the other side spiritually. So much so that when he came back, there was this whole new man, as if he was touched by something, an entity. And when we think of spirits, are they walking or are they floating? The reason why I think William Shatner went to space is that it was a way of the universe saying that there's so much more out there.
There it is. Well, there's an advanced spiritual mind, if I ever heard one, with that theory. Heaven is up, and therefore you get in touch with your spiritual side. All right, Robin, you're doing very, very well. I'm very proud of you. All right, here we go. You're really finding the love for yourself because you have to trust yourself. It's almost insane, this comment. You're really finding the love for yourself because you have to trust yourself. Who said that?
That's all you're giving me?
Yeah, that's right. That's all you get on this game show. You're really finding the love for yourself because you have to trust yourself. Very
All right.
profound.
I guess that's Katy Perry.
And you are 100% correct. Robin, congratulations. You're really finding the love in yourself because you have to trust yourself.
what you're doing is you're like really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself on this journey. And then you're feeling the love when you come down, for sure. And you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that strong, divine feminine right now.
Who is
All
she
right,
talking to? Are they afraid? Are they trying to get out of that room?
Well, there's one big difference between Sal and Katy Perry, I'm learning. Katie's hot and Sal is gross. So there you go. But they do think very similarly. Okay, this is a fun game. Let's go on. Who said this? People don't understand how powerful this is. What I'm expressing now is just an overwhelming love. People don't understand how powerful this is. What I'm expressing now is just an overwhelming love. People don't understand.
I'm going to say that's Katy Perry again.
Well, almost a perfect record, Robin. That was Sal.
People don't understand how powerful this is. What I'm expressing right now is just an overwhelming love that's just so amazing.
Yes,
Where was he when he felt that?
He was actually, well, that's a good question. He was actually at his doctor's office before his lobotomy. Oh, there you go. That was moments before he had his brain removed. Well, that was Sal, Robin. That was Sal. Sorry about that. Yeah, all right. Well, it's a tough game. Okay. Who said this? Sal Gabinelli or Katy Perry? Flowers are just a symbol of love. Flowers are just a symbol of love.
I know that was Sal.
Well, you would be 100% correct.
You know, flowers are just a symbol of love, you know, on both sides of the spectrum. Sadness and happiness of the flower is there. So the flower does nothing but provide beauty, love, and give. That's what I would like to do for this year, to conduct myself like the flower. Resonate
Go
goodness,
plant yourself.
be grateful, not
Conduct
complain,
yourself.
and even during the storms, weather through it and be grateful for what comes out of it.
How could he work for me? I mean, I don't understand my problem.
Well, he wasn't like this when you hired him. I don't know what
Right.
happened.
Yeah, now he's just a fucking creep.
Yeah, he must have fallen on his head or something.
Yeah. When I hired him, he was different, let's just say. All right. All right. Okay, you're doing well. You're doing well, and you have a lot of confidence now, so you better get this one right. Flowers are to me God's smile. Flowers are to me God's smile. Is this more of Sal's flower talk, or are we talking about
Gee.
Katy Perry? Yeah. Flowers are to me God's smile.
Could Sal have said that in that same rant?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying this is Katy Perry.
Wow, and you are right.
Flowers are, to me, God's smile, but it's also a reminder of our beautiful earth and the flowers here and God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us, and even in a simple daisy. So to really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it and protect it.
Katie brought a daisy with her into space because her
That's
daughter's
why.
name is Daisy, yes?
That's why I said, nope, this is a Katy Perry
Wow.
quote, because she took a flower with her.
I couldn't be prouder of you, the way you deduce these things. You're really an incredible woman, and that's why you're next going into space, believe it or not, whether you want to or not.
How sad that this is how I spent my weekend, learning
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it's sad.
That's
I'm
stupid.
sorry for you. Every time I call you, you're busy, but I see what you're busy with, and it's nonsense. You pick up that phone. All right, one last quote. Let's see how you're doing. You're very proud of yourself now, but you might get this one wrong. I pray that the rest of your life on earth is filled with joy, peace, love, and happiness. I pray that the rest of your life on earth is filled with joy, peace, love, and happiness. Very spiritual.
Jeez.
Katie or Sal to end up the game.
Oh, I don't want to end with a mistake or a missed call. Say it again.
I pray that the rest of your life on earth is filled with joy, peace, love, and happiness. Katie or Sal, you have a 50-50 shot. You want a lifeline? Because you don't get one.
Okay, thank you. Because I was going to call for one.
What's so great about this, if it was Sal, we don't even need to send him into space for these quotes. He just has these
I know.
feelings anyway.
He feels this way walking around talking to
Right.
squirrels. I'm going to
Who said
say Katie.
I'm going to say Katie. Robin, you should have known this one. I'm sorry. This was Sal at a breathwork seminar.
Oh.
His mom was not there with him, and he said this.
I pray that the rest of your life on earth is just filled with joy, peace, love, and happiness because nobody deserves it more than you. I love you, Mom. I love you so much.
Weirdo.
Oh, God, I can't breathe.
Keep going.
I can't move.
Deep in the process, we're not only healing ourselves,
What a weirdo. What a disturbed man.
I forgot that he did a breathwork.
you see? Your calculations were off. What a horrible way to end the game. Well, there you go.
Oh, well.
Well-
but, if I was, first of all, if Katy Perry just listens back to any of that tape, I'm sure she'll feel the same way that people who criticized her felt.
Well, you live and learn is what you say.
And number two, hearing this game, she might really rethink everything she says.
And
Because
Sal,
she
I
sounds
hope-
just like Sal.
let's hope that Sal rethinks everything, too.
When I do meditate, I do thank trees.
We all know Sal's a really dumb guy.
Fraternizing.
He sees a cardinal and thinks it's a sign.
I want visions.
He communicates with squirrels in the dead, but he couldn't pass an English test.
Statistician. Abominable. Ireland.
Yeah, there you go. All right, pal. Very nice game. I like that. Yeah, and Gayle King, here's her quote. She didn't like anybody criticizing the space flight and her because she was trying to equate it with sexism. It's only because women went up in space that everyone's...
But I say anybody that is criticizing this, and some of them are people I know
Anybody.
and like, so I'm a little surprised. I say you should go to Blue Origin and see what they're doing. I was one of those people in the beginning too. Space, why are we spending money on space when we have so much to do here? Space exploration is not an either or, it's a both and. And because you're doing something in space doesn't mean you're taking anything away from what's happening in Earth. I really resent that people are calling it a ride. We duplicated the trajectory of Alan Shepard's flight back in the day. No one called that a ride. A ride sounds frivolous, it sounds insignificant. This was a bona fide flight. It was a journey.
Right.
And so I don't like people
Right.
trying to I don't like people trying to minimalize what was done there. I'm sorry there are haters. There's always going to be haters.
Well, Gail is correct that space exploration is important. And as she points out, Jeff Bezos' company is actually looking into taking our waste and not dumping it into oceans and landfill, but sending it off into space, which is a great fucking idea. Let it burn up in the sun. Wouldn't that be wonderful and help the planet? But it still begs the question, why spend millions of dollars to send this group up? And for what? I mean, that's the point people don't get. I don't
Did
think you can
they
equate
buy
the two.
their tickets or they were given those tickets?
I think it was a promotion for the company
Yeah.
and hopefully get people to go up in space for $1 million a pop. This
The
is
guys
interesting.
who went up there, they kept their mouths shut. You didn't hear
Yeah.
any of this crazy.
No, NASA didn't let those guys speak. Here's interesting. Here's something interesting. I'm looking at our phones, and two people are on the phone. Of course, one is Marianne from Brooklyn, who called in and said that Gayle King is disgusting. And then Bobo's on the phone saying Gayle King is a huge inspiration for overcoming fear. They're on opposite sides. So you can see this is representative of America. Everyone is fighting over Gayle
They're
King.
split right down the middle again.
Here to discuss why Gayle King is a huge inspiration is Bobo, and then we'll let Marianne rebut. Let's enjoy. Okay, Bobo, go ahead.
Hey now, Howard. First thing I want to clear up is not to take away to the astronauts who take years of experience to do something like this in training. As far as, depleting the ozone layer and everything like that, it's possibility these flights can do that. But on the standpoint of this woman that has a fear of flying, and I know what it is. I hate to go in planes. To go in a rocket ship, even for 11 friggin' minutes, you gotta give her credit for that. That's all I'm
Here
saying.
with a rebuttal is Marianne from Brooklyn, who says No way. Go ahead, Marianne.
It's a disgusting display of egomaniac, and if she wanted to conquer her fear, she could get on a regular airplane like she does all the time and praise to the Heidi Oprah Winfrey. So that's a crock of shit. Howard, it takes 6 years to train, mandatory training for an astronaut to go up in space. And the fact that Sunita Williams was up there for 9 months and didn't get any of this publicity, it's a publicity stunt.
All right, let's go back to, thank you, Marianne. Let's go back to Bobo. Okay. This is Bobo. What do you say to Marianne's point that she could have just gotten on a plane and overcome her fear? Go ahead.
No, well, obviously the plane is not doing it for her. She has this terrible fear of flying, okay? And this had brought it to a new level. But I do agree with her, what she says about the astronauts, because I mentioned it takes years of training. You don't want to put down the astronauts for that.
All right. Well, there's a compelling debate if I've ever heard one. All of America is debating.
She's lucky. She's a millionaire, so she gets to go up to space. That's ridiculous, Bobo. You know, it's so funny how it's...
Yeah, but that was probably a free ride. They probably didn't pay for nothing.
It was paid for.
No promotion.
It's millions of dollars. We can't conquer our fear. No one's going to...
Thank you to Pointless Counterpointless.
And you know
now,
what, Howard? It's funny that you picked up on both of us, and we have two entirely different opinions. What wasn't even planned. It's very funny how minds work.
Yes.
It's ridiculous. But Howard,
by the way, I do want to interrupt the debate. I do want to interrupt the debate to congratulate Bobo's wife, who is going to be the lucky recipient of Bobo's penis pump surgery on May 9th. Everyone in the show is looking forward
May 9th.
to the update.
On
May 9th.
She was lucky to go to space. I thought she was going to be shipped to space.
Well, Mrs. Bobo is very lucky. Soon the Bobo penis will be erect. He's going to pump up his sack, and he's going to get erect, and he's going to be fucking Mrs. Bobo, and sometimes for an hour or more. For how long will you fuck your wife?
No, you can last for an hour, Howard. This thing is incredible.
Wow.
And it's called the Titan. You can look it up. The Titan is amazing. And it's a 2.5-hour surgery. It's the only thing that I'm kind of leery about. You know, I mean, I'm in good shape now.
How long after surgery before you can use it, Bobo?
They're saying like 6 weeks.
Nice.
Because I can't do any lifting and nothing like that, you know, for 6 weeks.
Can I ask you a question, Bobo? Bobo?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Why would anyone want to fuck you?
Can you go up to space and never come back down?
Oh, that's mean. That's just mean.
No, good luck, Bobo, with your penis pump.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, by the way, Bobo did say he was, and this is the beneficiary will be Mrs. Bobo. Bobo said he would gain 1.5 to 2 inches of length and girth with his new pump.
That's right.
And he is going to, in 6 weeks from May 9th. I don't know what that date would be.
Does it sit behind the steering wheel when he takes his driving kids to class? Or will be in the way?
No, I can't even work, Howard, because this thing is going to be partially erect, and I have to figure out how to get out of that hospital. I have to buy these extra double XL pants because it doesn't look, you know, like you have a tent going. You know, it's very embarrassing. So I got to quickly get the hell out of there.
Well, you've heard it here first.
About.
Bobo will be delivering his new improved penis with an extra.
Embarrassing telling you 30 million subscribers?
Bobo said.
No, not at all.
Bobo's wife will be receiving Bobo's wife will be receiving a much bigger baseball bat when she has sex with him 6 weeks from May 9th, and we're going to be there to cover it, get exclusive interviews when Bobo actually pumps up and sticks it in Mrs. Bobo. Don't miss anything. Yes, Robin. Go ahead. Yes, Robin.
Did Bobo know how to work his old penis? You know, the one that doesn't work anymore?
I never had an issue, Robin. But when cancer came, it took everything away. But I'm happy to be alive.
So you were able to satisfy your wife before?
Yeah, I never had an issue. Never had an issue.
Well, like the Katy Perry, Gayle King rocket ship experience, we will have round-the-clock coverage. Everybody will be in place. Reporters Wolfie, Mamet, everyone is going down to Bobo's place, and we will be watching we call it like a space launching, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
You know what this This gives a whole new light to all guys that had this cancer surgery, and now it's not doom and gloom. They have a whole new life again.
Whole
Like
new
being
life
18
for
years
ugly,
old.
bald men.
When you give it to your wife, are you going to give her a full hour of the Bobo workout? Because now you can't.
No, nobody wants an hour. Stop. Nobody.
How much
I'm
will
just
you give her?
saying It can last for an hour if you wanted to.
Right.
You know, and everybody
what
gets
day is
satisfied. It's
that?
not like you come too fast.
What day is that, Howard? What day is that
Friday.
going to happen on?
Friday.
Okay, then I'll tune out. I'll tune out that day. With the 30 million subscribers, we're all going to tune out the day that Bobo,
that's
Mrs.
my
Bobo
Thursday
gets
day.
it.
Bobo,
We'll be
when you
nauseous.
do have, I'm curious, when you have sex, do you ever talk during sex? Do you ever whisper things to your wife and say things to her?
Nah, I don't do that. That's creepy.
Hello,
You don't
baby.
do that.
Get ready for my woad all over your eyelashes.
Well, no more loads there, Fred. No more loads.
Dry
The
cleaning
loads
woad.
Well,
Has-
I'm
has-
wondering
It's a
if
break.
Bobo is going to do a lot of foreplay to get his wife ready for the bigger
I always did that.
instrument.
I always did
Oh,
that.
you did. You did.
What is your
course.
routine? Much like the space launch, what is your routine? Are you going to kiss for 5 minutes, 2 minutes? Then will you play with the titties for a minute or 2 minutes? What are you going to
Yeah,
do?
it's a little combination of both. You know, kissing, caressing, all of
A
that.
lot of wicking.
He might be saying, Mrs. Bobo, I'm the best caller on the Howard Stern show, and Howard picks up on me every day, and he's going to talk all about you, Howard, to his wife
gonna be the last thing.
in his Tweety Pie voice, you know, and he's going to say, "Hey, buddy, I'm on hold." He might be on hold
All
while
right.
he's
Well,
doing
now
it,
I'm
Howard.
just trying to find out what he's going to do, and then you're going to pump it up. You'll grab your sack, pump
Right.
it up, and then
Yeah,
it's
right
going to
in
be
the
much.
scrotum there. You just pump it up.
In
Yeah.
the scrotum.
Nice.
And it's just, this thing will, Howard, this thing will stay, like I said, erect for like an hour.
Pump it up,
An hour.
An
pump it
hour.
up.
All right.
You know?
Well,
And I will divide
I
her
like the
piss
fact
flaps
that makes
with
me
my
nauseous of
hole.
the mankini. Bobo, I
That's a
got to
guy's dream.
congratulate you. I really
right.
want to
all
congratulate
right. Thank you, Marianne. She's talking over everybody.
I
She's
know.
just on
I
fire.
just wonder if there's like a limit to how much you can pump it up so that Bobo doesn't explode.
Well, yeah, you know, you pump it up until it's erect, until it's firm. And then
Well,
that's
Bobo,
it.
what
They're gonna
Robin is
teach you all
saying,
this.
is there any opportunity that you could get overly zealous and want to deliver
Yeah.
such girth and size that it will explode like when we fill up a tire?
Well, that's why I have to go for training. They're going to
I
send me
see.
for training.
Right.
So you're going to
There's
get
a
more
special
training
class.
than Katy Perry
Oh,
and Gail
yeah.
King. Yeah.
There's a post surgery. After that, I got to go back in several weeks, and they're going to show me how to use it.
By the
that
way,
must be a
Bobo,
fun class. How many people in that class?
Just me.
Bobo,
want
can we
anybody else.
cover? I would also like to cover your penis pump training, if I may. That would be great. We'd like to get our crew in on that, and then, of course,
Or at
the
least
actual-
talk to your teacher.
Right. He also works at a bicycle store, too.
Right.
Got a lot of experience in pumping.
Howard, actually, it's a tube that I put over the penis, right? And it's a hand pump. So you pump it up in the shower, right?
All
And
right.
then what you have to do, you have to put measurements on it. You have to put it in when you first have it, you put a magic mark, and then as it grows, you put another mark. And after a few weeks, you see the difference, and then they want to be able to track this. So
Is
they're
it
gonna
that
be able to-
important, Bobo, that you have sex? I mean, did you ever ask your wife if she's really interested still?
Yeah, I mean, it's for a guy. Even if it was by myself, I want to be able to have the in my mind that I'm still able to do it. I
Right,
don't want to
I
be
understand.
doom and gloom now. You know what I mean?
I'd be the same. I'd be the same way. I understand.
She
All
calls
right,
me
well-
her dopey Brad Pitt.
Right. All right. Well, there you go. Everyone now is excited. And thank you, Bobo and Marianne, for the debate this morning on Gail King. Was she a hero or a zero? And we heard it all. And please send us your comments about who won the debate. All right. There you go. Bobo. Everyone loves it.
He's having his very own adventure. See, you don't have to go to space for an adventure.
Jesus, you're not kidding. Well, in other news, that's the point. There's plenty of adventure right here. Just put me on Amazon and try to order something. It was scarier than a space flight. Believe me.
BPM. A channel delivering non-stop dance and electronic hits and live sets from the world's top DJs. The beat never stops on BPM, Channel 52.
Sirius XM.
With the holidays just around the corner, now is the time to order holiday cards for family and friends. Only this year, why not create custom holiday photo cards quickly, easily, and affordably at simplytoimpress.com. Simplytoimpress.com is your holiday photo card headquarters with thousands of unique Christmas cards and other designs to choose from. All you do is upload your family photos, personalize the text, and you're done. Simplytoimpress.com prints your cards on your choice of premium cardstock in just a few days and rushes them straight to your door. Maybe that's why the New York Times Wirecutter named Simply to Impress their favorite photo card service. They even offer foil cards and hundreds of great holiday card designs for your business, too. Place your order today to save 35% and get free shipping. Just enter promo code RADIO at checkout. Save big on holiday photo cards today using promo code RADIO at simplytoimpress.com. That's simplytoimpress.com.
I just made a book written by my husband, but he doesn't even know he wrote it. You guys got to check out bookbyanyone.com. This has to be the most unique and funniest gift I've ever given. A full 250-page book written by AI. All I did was go to bookbyanyone.com, put in the author's name, answer a list of prompted questions, and upload a photo for the cover. We couldn't believe how detailed this was. We could not stop laughing. I think this made the perfect addition to my husband's office. You guys got to check out bookbyanyone.com.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots, of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas. There you go, buddy. To coach your 6th graders' soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the...
ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. Other jewelers hate me. Here's why. You're in love. You found that special someone, and now you're ready to tell the world that you're ready for love. You know what I'm saying, right? You want to get her the perfect diamond engagement ring, but it seems so hard. Other jewelers just love to make it complicated. This diamond is H color, VS1 clarity with no fluorescence and a 60% table. Why do they make it so confusing? How about just making it easy? At Steven Singer Jewelers, we've done all the work for you. It can be easy. Just check out our Ready for Love collection of beautiful diamond engagement rings that are ready to go. You can pick any style and price range you like. Our real jewelers and gemologists have matched the perfect diamond and the perfect setting just for you. Easy peasy. Can you imagine the look on her face when you slide that ring on her finger and ask her, will you marry me? Check out the entire collection of our Ready for Love engagement rings at the other corner of 8th and Walnut with free parking. Or online at IHateStevenSinger.com with free shipping. IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
Officer? Could I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe? I only paid for it.
Whoa.
Right? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends December 1st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Like no clue? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins, the gift that keeps on giving. Every time they easily slip into their shoes, they'll think of your perfect holiday gift. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. They really improve the quality of life. And Skechers slip-ins are perfect for everyone you know. Moms, dads, grandparents, kids, friends, they all love them. Just go online and look at the reviews. People rave about slip-ins. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors, from sneakers to casual shoes, even winter boots. They're fashionable, durable, and the most comfortable shoes they'll ever wear. It's the gift of comfort. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more. But hurry, because the holiday is almost here, and the perfect gift is waiting. Skechers slip-ins.
Not sure what to get him this holiday? You can't go wrong with a gift from Untuck It. Every guy wants to unwrap our best-selling, wrinkle-free, and performance styles. From polished shirts for holiday parties to cozy layers for family photos, you'll find everything he needs to look sharp and feel comfortable all day and night. So, get a head start on your holiday gift list. Early holiday sale happening now. Find the perfect gift for everyone on your list at untuckit.com and more than 80 stores worldwide. Untuck It. Shirts designed to be worn, untucked.
A financial news brief.
Deep financial troubles could force a partial shutdown in one Midwestern state. Lawmakers in Michigan failed to reach an agreement yesterday on spending cuts in an attempt to balance the budget. Spending cuts.
Hey now.
The Howard Stern Show.
On today's show.
I'll come back and tell Mother I love her.
Your mother's deadly willing.
Well, then I'll tell her myself.
Making his Stern Show debut, actor Josh Brolin.
How do you know my name?
Only on today's Howard Stern Show.
I am inevitable.
Beautiful Soundgarden. Black Hole Sun. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell. Beautiful song. I'm sure Josh Brolin likes this song. Everybody loves this song. Right, Josh? This is the best song.
It makes me want to cry.
Yeah, and had Chris. You were friends with Chris Cornell. I know that.
Super close.
Yeah. How did you meet him?
You know, I was at I don't even know if it's in the book or not, but it was at the Hollywood Cafe or Cafe Hollywood, and he did a solo show, and he was doing Billy, what is that Michael Jackson song, Billie Jean?
Oh, a Billie Jean. Yeah, he did a great cover of that.
So he had a phone on the stage, and it was only about 100 people, and he would pick up the phone, and he would have these conversations on the phone with, I don't know, God or something like that, or Jeff Buckley. And he just blew me away so much, but I was drunk at the time. So we went backstage afterwards, this little green room that he had, and I straddled him, looking at him, toward him, and told him how great he was. I'm sure it was totally inappropriate. And he looked horrified by it, but we became very, very close after that. You know, he had something called synesthesia. Do you know synesthesia?
No. What is that?
Synesthesia, like 1 out of every million people have it, or 1 to every 2 million people. It's very rare. And it's when the borders of your senses are lifted. And a lot of great, like, composers, Mozart, a couple of other people had it, and they hear in colors. So there's, right? Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I have heard about it, and it's something that I don't really understand.
Yeah.
But I've heard many musicians, I'm talking about the great ones, they see music in colors.
That's exactly right. They see
It's weird.
Yeah, they hear that there's a book by Richard Sidgwick called The Man Who Tasted Shapes, and it's all about synesthesia. And I somehow came across that book when I was really young, read it totally randomly, and then I remember sitting up on top of our roof talking to Chris, and he told me he had synesthesia. So he sees not G chord, C chord, he sees like chartreuse and blues.
Wow.
And isn't that wild?
I interviewed him a bunch of times.
Yeah, I know.
And he'd come in and do, he would just bring a guitar. He'd play Black Hole Sun, but, just acoustically. And the guy was not only a great singer, but he could play that guitar too. And I'm always admiring of that. Someone said you were waiting in the green room. You're a guitar player. You play.
No, I don't play. I tune, and I tuned your guitars that were out of tune. But I've been playing the same shit for 30 years. You know what I mean? I heard that you're a guitar player, but you're actually actively getting better. Whereas I play really well, but I play like 3 things really well. You know, there was one point where I was going to play George Jones, and I had developed the George Jones story with Jessica Chastain, and I started working with T-Bone Burnett, and he's a guitar player. You know, he's one of the greats.
Great guitar player.
Yeah, so he taught me a little more than I know. I got a little bit better through him.
Do you play every day?
Yeah.
You do, but you're satisfied playing the same thing over
No,
and over again.
I'm not satisfied.
So why don't you get a great teacher and take a lesson once a week and commit becoming, okay, maybe you won't be, Jimmy Page, but get great at it.
Yeah, but if you can't be Jimmy Page, then why play? No.
Because you will enjoy. Do you ever get up with people and play?
No, I've never done that. I have gotten up with people and sang.
No
because
kidding.
I have a scratchy enough voice. Yeah, we had a band in my 20s called Peace Lizards when we were in Tucson, Arizona, and we used to play like at a blues bar. But you can get away with blues if you have a scratchy. If you have enough polyps in your throat, you can get away with sounding decent. But you don't, Yeah, but you're right though. I mean, honestly, no, it's frustrating right now because you play, obviously, right?
Well, first of all, I'm an old man, and I started
So am I.
I started 8 months ago. Well, you're younger than me. I only wish I'd started at your age.
Yeah,
You see?
I know.
Yeah,
But
so
I have that too. But I think I have what you have, where you get into something, you get deeply into something, and then you get deeply into something else. It's almost like I want to cover all the creative professions before I'm out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I become obsessed with it.
Me too.
And now I'm sitting here pissed because I heard you were in the green room with your acoustic guitar playing Thank You by Led Zeppelin. I was about to serenade you with it. And all my guitars now are ruined because the humidity in this room is 27%. And I can't get it back in tune now. It's completely
They're
ruined.
not ruined.
They're ruined.
How do great players play in humidity? There must be different.
You couldn't play on this guitar. It's unplayable.
By the
That's
way, you know
literally
who
how bad-
also is great? And I was just with him in Marfa, Texas, and he said to say hello was Chris Stapleton.
Oh, man, is he something, huh?
Yeah, he's something special.
Wow. Actors always want to be musicians, they say, and it's true. And I think the reason is it's just such a rush. I think the ultimate rush, as much as it is to do a film or to see yourself in a film and do a good job, imagine writing a song that the whole world responds to.
I just saw a video the other day, and something sensorially totally took over and overwhelmed me. And it was an old video that I've never seen of Led Zeppelin. And those old songs that I know you appreciate and that I appreciate, when they sit there and it's not a 2-minute song, it's a 15-minute song. And you know why? Just because they fucking feel like it.
Yeah,
because
the Rain song.
Something is happening in them that they just need to bend that string for 30 seconds and not for 3 seconds. And it's just a vibe in the room. And I think Chris has that a little bit. Chris plays. He plays from the cells.
Yeah. No quarter. Led Zeppelin, that kind of stuff would go on for 20 minutes. It was crazy. Really crazy.
Crazy.
Well, anyway,
But fun.
First of all, I found reading your book. Well, I listened to the audiobook. And
Yeah,
you got
you
a
did.
great voice, and the read is really good.
Good. I haven't heard it, by the way. I haven't heard the audiobook.
Good job.
Good.
But
Thanks, man.
I was sad listening to the book. I
Really?
mean, well, yeah, of course. I mean, there's a lot of sadness there.
Hmm.
Were you sad writing the book?
No.
Really?
No, because I
How
think
shocking.
because I think the book is a success book. There was something that you know what? That's not true. That's not true. Yes, I think that there was no. I think that there was a part of me that is comfortable in my sadness. And then I realized once I get out of myself that other people would consider it more sad than I do. So when I was writing the book, there's this wonderful woman who's my lit agent, who's a lit agent in New York. And it was very important for me to find like a valid lit agent, a real lit agent, a book person. Do you know what I mean? And not do it through my acting agent or whatever. And Kimberly Witherspoon, and she the most intuitive person I've ever met and honest. And I had gotten to, at this point, there were 3 chapters in the book, and I was in the middle of